Dogs, it's Maisie. So today we are actually going to do a little bit of a different video. We're going to introduce my decks to you guys. They're so sweet, they're really expressive, so I think you're gonna get a laugh out of this video at least once or twice. So yeah, I know this is different from my usual pick a card, pick a deck, but I don't know, I just was really called to do this. So if you see this, hi. If you don't, that's fine. But if you feel like sticking around, I'm excited. Let's get into this reading. The first deck we will be introducing is my Kawaii Tarot deck. This deck is represented by my spirit guide, Esther. She's really sweet, and I think this is going to be a really cute reading. I already have the cards laid out, and I will show you a face view of those in a second, and then we will get right into the video. So, here's the face view before we get into the reading. As you can see, the cards are very cute. They have a little bit of coffee stains on them because I'm so messy sometimes. But they're just really so cute. You can see why they have the name Kawaii Tarot. And it's a really good deck for, like, I mean, I'm not going to say girls because boys can like this kind of aesthetic too. But just someone who's more on the softer side of the, like, aesthetic chain, or not chain. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, they're really cute, and this reading should be really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking in this video and then go on and talk to another video. So here we go. First question we asked was for this deck to introduce itself, and we got the Queen of Wands, the Fool card, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this deck is really, you can really just see its personality in this card right here. Just someone very sweet, very exciting, just so excited to get into a reading all the time. With the Fool card and the Wheel of Fortune, this is someone who, well, this is a deck who just jumps into the readings. It's not really a deck that needs a lot of shuffling. It throws out cards really fast because it's, like I said, so excited to get ready for the reading. It's really a naive kind of deck I'm getting. Someone who, well, I keep saying someone because it's my spirit guide, but the deck is just something that is really life and destiny focused. It likes talking about what life is about and what you can expect, and I really like that. The next three cards we have are the Nine of Cups, the Lovers, and Temperance. So this tells me I have to balance self-success and success in a relationship, because sometimes I put this over this. I focus so much on, like, romance and love and success in a relationship that I kind of neglect on my own self-success, which, I don't know, maybe makes me a bad person, but this is what this deck is here to teach me. It's here to teach me how to balance and how to work on myself while I'm waiting for this Lover's card. So that's really interesting. Third row is what it is here to teach my viewers. We have the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Magician. So they really just want to tell you that they are here to teach you how to manifest your Ten of Cups. They're saying that the more you watch these videos and learn what your soulmate is like, the better you can manifest them into coming into your life as this Nine of Cups energy, and ultimately leading to your Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate soulmate energy, which is a happy family, happy love life. It's just so sweet. I'm asking my deck to show me a card that represents the deck the most. They pulled out the Page of Cups, which is just so cute. I see this as this really, like, childish energy, a very cutesy energy, a soft energy that just wants to have fun and wants to talk about love and life and creativity and stuff. And it's just so cute. Like, you just get a cute vibe off this card, do you not? Like, it's just so crazy. Of course, when I asked, ignore my bad painted moon, I'm so sorry. When I asked it to show me a card that least represents it, it gave me the Devil card. So it is not a deck to be used for like shadow work. It is not a deck to be used for negative situations. It likes talking about light situations. It does not like talking about scary, like, oh god, addictions, drugs, just anything bad it doesn't like talking about, which can sometimes be bad for other readers, but for me, I'm naturally an optimistic, light working person, so this deck is perfect for me. So yeah. Okay, the next deck we will be introducing is this plain deck. This is represented by my spirit guide, Angelica. She's a character. I think you guys are gonna maybe find this funny. Not because she's funny, but because she has such an interesting personality, I'd say. Definitely different from the last deck we just introduced. So let's hop right into this introduction. The first row, like I said in the last deck, is introducing them. The second is what they want to tell me. And the third is what they want to tell you. This is what represents them the most. This is what represents them the least. So, what they would introduce themselves as: Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, Six of Wands. So they are someone who just really is set on showing different perspectives, showing new ideas to people. They're a deck who teaches me the importance of resting and meditation before success. So this deck is big on just taking a breather and thinking, what can I do to be successful? This deck is all about success, which is so funny because it came into my life at a time where I'm just starting off my success journey. So yeah, it's really interesting. As you can see, there's already a lot of swords energy, and it gets worse. So yeah, she's a very direct and intellectual type of deck. So yeah, let's go to the second row. This is when it starts getting into the funny aspect. This is what the deck is here to teach me. We have Eight of Wands, Five of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles. So they are really just trying to teach me that the quickest way to success is being selfish. They just want me to stop caring so much about what others need and focus more on what I need to be successful. This is the energy this deck is trying to get me to, the successful, motherly, like stable energy. And they're just like, we're gonna fly into the success, but first you're gonna have to maybe hurt a few people. And she knows that I can't hurt people, but she's just like, you're gonna have to suck it up. So a little harsh, but like I said, she's a character, so never to go on to what she wants to teach you while she's here. The last three cards we have are the Ten of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Wands. This is what they are here to teach you. So they are trying to take you away from all the pain and doubt and sorrow you've had in the past and lead you to this Ten of Cups energy. So the Four of Wands, you are almost at success, and they're trying to teach you how to move on from the past to get there. Because like I said, this deck is all about success. So like they may even find this less important than this. I know. This deck is most represented by the Knight of Pentacles. This deck really, like I said, is focused on success, is kind of not focused on love, is just really excited to talk about what I can do to become more independent and successful. So this is the energy the deck carries. What it is most least represented by is the Seven of Cups. So this is a deck that doesn't get overwhelmed easily. Like, it would take a lot for this deck to not know what to say. And I find that really interesting because sometimes I do shuffle my cards when I'm in a state of distress, and this deck just isn't phased. It's like, I'm fine, you're fine, it's okay. So that's just really nice. The last deck we will be introducing is my Golden Universal Tarot deck. This deck is represented by my spirit guide, Alexandra, and she's a real sweetheart. She is all about love, so this reading will make you feel all warm inside, I almost guarantee. So let's get right into the introduction. So when I asked her to introduce herself, this may need a little bit of explaining. So my soulmate is always represented by the Emperor in this deck. Also other decks, but mainly in this deck. So when she throws out the Emperor, I know that this deck was meant for me to find at the same time as I found my soulmate, because we did meet each other the exact same time I got this deck. So this is just telling me that this deck is all about showing me the new excitement of this soulmate situation that I have going on, which really just makes me feel so amazing because I love my man. I'm so sorry, you don't want to hear about that right now. But yeah. The second row is what they want to teach me. So we have the Lovers, the King of Wands, and Temperance. So this is another card used to represent my soulmate because he is very fiery. They just want me to know that I'm going to have a little bit of patience because yes, this is my soulmate, but he is not in the right mind space to be a part of a relationship right now. Yeah, it's just, I mean, I don't blame him. It's a big commitment and he's nowhere near ready for that. So this deck is here to teach me all about having patience, calming down, finding balance, and God, do I need it. Third row is what it is here to teach you while we are using it on this channel. We have the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. So this is just saying that they want to really tell you about your soulmate, because this is just what this deck is made for. So yeah, with this 10 of Cups and 6 of Cups, they just are saying they're going to show you all aspects of your soulmate relationships, from the hard parts of it where you're like, oh my gosh, this is too much work, to the sweetest parts, to the moments where you just feel like you're meeting each other all over again. This deck is so gross. Like, not graphically gross, but it's just so gross in a sappy way. It's just so adorable. You never know what you're going to get out of these decks, really. This deck did not want to throw out a card to misrepresent it. And when I say that, yes, I was pulling out cards, but they were making no sense. So I just put them back. But they obliged to representing me in a card. So this is the card that they use to represent me, the Empress. And it makes sense because there's my man. So we have the Empress and the Emperor. So this is just all about me. I'm such a sensitive, caring, loving, motherly figure. And to at least represent me, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I suck at being stable. I'm not very independent. Just, you can see it in her face. That does not sound like me. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this little fun video. I'm going to be back soon with another video. And you can leave me comments about what you want the videos to be about, and I will do them. Okay, bye. Hi, sorry, I forgot to make an outro, and most of my videos I don't do an outro, which is stupid of me, but I thought I would do one now, just a little commentary of me about the video and stuff. But yeah, the behind the scenes of this video, I wish I could have recorded, because these decks, especially Sassy one right here, were being so difficult. Of course, not this one. Plain decks are always quick and to the point. But this golden one here, which is to be expected from a gold lavish deck, she would not give me cards Like, I was begging her for maybe 6 minutes to give me cards to just do this reading, and she refused. I finally almost broke down. I was like, please, I have to make this video. And she agreed to lay out those 3 rows, and I forgot to do the most representing and least representing cards at the end. So when I picked her back up to shuffle, she wouldn't do it. She literally refused. And I wasn't going to push her buttons anymore tonight, so I just let her do her thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a lot different, like I said, from my other ones, but I think I enjoyed it a lot more than my other ones. Just because I always love bonding with my decks and getting to know them. And if you're a tarot reader, you know these decks, all decks have different personalities. And some of them are worse than others. I'm just kidding. My deck knows I love her. Sometimes she deserves a little bit of a call out boost. Okay.